Hey, how's it going? How's everybody doing? It is Saturday, and well, you know the song. It's a stupid song, I think. I don't know. I can't even remember. That's the only part I can remember. Anyway, it is Saturday. It's going to be a beer tasting, and this is actually my 200th beer tasting video. Just to throw that out there. It's a sacrifice I've made with my liver just for viewing content and for your entertainment, as opposed to my own. It gets a little entertaining after a couple more. But anyway, I don't know. Did that sentence make sense? I don't know. It kind of made sense. It made sense when I was thinking it. It didn't really make sense to me when I said it. But anyway, this is my 200th beer tasting. If you want to subscribe, if you haven't already, help me get to 1,000 subs. And, like, comment, do all that stuff. I love comments. I love the banter. And yeah, let's get into this one here. This one is called Strange Animal Juicy IPA. This is by, I want to say, Merit Brewing. There's some writing on the side. Oh, no, that's just not writing. That's just, I don't know what that is. I think it's just art. It's hard to tell because it's kind of a little bit dark over here. It's the middle of the afternoon. It's actually really warm out, but it's like hazy and overcast and misty. It's misty and it's raining, and we got each other, and neither one's complaining. But but yeah, it's like it's warm out, but it's just shitty weather, so everything's dark in here when it would normally it should be this time of day very bright. So yeah, and I wanted to do a video. Finally, it's light enough, at least, even with well, I have a lamp to help me, but I can actually show off my stuff in the background instead of just the generic background. Oh crap, I forgot my leather face. Hold on a second. Okay, there, I got him, but there's nowhere to put him. So yeah, there he is. Hey, all right, how are you? And there he is. Other side. Okay, anyway, bye. So anyway, yeah, there's nowhere to stick him. So, but anyway, let's get into this beer tasting. This is, like I said, Strange Animal Juicy IPA. It looks like it's called Merit. Merit's the company's Merit Brewing Company. English, but anyway, there's the picture on the side. It looks like a Bigfoot in a leather jacket. Kind of reminds me of an updated version of Teen Wolf, but not that stupid fucking Teen Wolf show that was terrible. That was just had nothing to do with the original show with movie with Michael J. Fox. But this is clearly looks like a Bigfoot, unless it's a gorilla. I don't know. I'll find out when I read the little blurb on the side. And this is, what is it? It's strongish. It's 7.1% alcohol, strong beer. Lately, the IPAs have been a little bit better than they have in the past. I think somebody finally said, IPAs all taste the same. Let's figure this out and make some decent ones. So let's see how this one goes. But this juicy, excuse me. Okay, it's a Sasquatch. Um, this juicy IPA features Sasquatch hops, Canada's first. Sorry, it's a little bit dark. Canada's first homegrown hop, notes of sweet pineapple, picnic melons, juicy citrus, and field berry make this bad boy radical and sure to drive you fanatical. Radical and sure to drive you fanatical. Does it sound like I was like learning how to read for the first time? It's like dark and the printing's kind of small and my eyes aren't the best. It's like once upon a time. So yes, it's a Sasquatch. It's kind of purpley looking. It is kind of a cool, fun picture. I don't know. What do you think? You never have anything to say anyway. All right, let's open up. I like the black top on the can too. Kind of makes it a little bit more interesting. Oh, it smells good. There's a lot of scent. There's a lot going on, at least in terms of how it smells. It smells really good. It's actually making my mouth water right now. Well, let's see. Have a pretty good idea. Place your bets that it's just going to look like a regular IPA. Doesn't mean it's going to taste that way, but that's what it's going to look like, I'm sure. Actually, Well, yeah, it kind of looks like what you expect from an IPA, but it does smell really good. Mm. It smells actually, yeah, it's very juicy. It actually smells like juice. It doesn't even really smell like beer so much. It just smells and it sounds like like it just seems like it's a fizzy juice drink or something. It's definitely bitter. It's making my mouth water a little bit, but so far so good. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot actually. I'd rate this at probably about an 8 plus, somewhere 8.5 maybe, maybe an 8.5. Yeah, up there, up there. Um, yeah, no, this is actually really a really good beer. I like this. I'm not sure. I think this is one I bought. I don't think this is one Tracy picked for me. I do have one another tasting I'm gonna do a little bit later because I got somewhere I'm going today and I want to get ready to go have a couple beers. I'm actually gonna go see two bands. That's kind of one band that or two bands. I don't know, but it's a Black Sabbath tribute band called Sons of Sabbath. If you've never heard of them, you'll never get to see Black Sabbath again, unfortunately. Obviously, with the sad passing of Ozzy Osbourne last summer, I guess it was last summer. Very still heartbreaking over that. But Sons of Sabbath, I've never actually seen them live, but I've heard good things about them, and so I'm really looking for that show. So if you ever get a chance to see them, check them out. Sure, I'll have something to say about them tomorrow. If I do another video for something, I'll probably mention that I was what I thought of it. And they also do another. They have another cover band called Motor Headache, and I do recommend checking them out. I saw them. Actually, it was shortly after Lemmy passed away, and I was actually really blown away by them. They sound, look, they're Motorhead as far as I'm concerned. Without actually being Motorhead, they're amazing. So if you ever get a chance, you're a Motorhead fan, or if you're not, you just like some really good rock and roll. Check out Motor Headache and definitely check out Sons of Sabbath, the Black Sabbath tribute band. Like I said, I haven't actually seen them yet, but I've never heard anything bad about them in terms of how they are on stage and representing as a tribute to Black Sabbath. So really looking forward to that tonight. So that's what I'll be doing after a couple beers here, getting all showered up, and yeah, you're watching me unshowered. I'm kind of actually no, I had a shower last night, so it's all good. But anyway, back to the beer. Talking about my hygiene and music. This is a tasty, tasty beer. So, do I recommend it? Absolutely, 100%. If you've had it before, or you know other beers by Merit Brewing, let me just double check that that is what they're called. It just says Merit on the top, which usually indicates that's what they're called. Just hard to see where I'm sitting right now, and I also could use better glasses. Well, I'm going to say it's Merit for now, but that's the logo up there on the top. So anyway, if you have any ideas, any other types of beers that they've made, you're from Toronto, you're from Canada, whatever, and you know about them. If you're not from Canada and you're from the States, which a lot of my viewers are, then yeah, tell me some suggestions on beers there. I mean, the tariff thing is sort of fading a little bit, so let's see what happens with what kind of beers we can get up here and what kind of beers you can get down there that we can start swapping them out again. Anyway, this is a good beer. This is called Strange Animal Juicy IPA, 7.1% alcohol. Merit Brewing. I'm going to move Mr. Zeno out of the way. Probably end up just taking a picture anyway because there's a lot going on in the background, or I'll just get closer. There we go. That was a silly picture, but I'm a silly guy. Anyway, if you watch this all the way, thank you so much. Want to like, subscribe, comment, do all that fun YouTube help stuff, and help me get up to 1,000 subs. I'd really appreciate that. And thank you everybody else who has subscribed in the past. I'm not monetized, so obviously I don't have a lot of subscribers, but I do appreciate and thank every single one of you. And I'm going to enjoy this beer. And until the next one, bye.